What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a little educational video here while looking at SOS, because let's face it, it needs a lifeline. Open DAO. Yeah, this one's definitely in danger because I just looked into it. I guess people think it's a scam, no updates are coming, things like that. However, the thing that could keep this alive right now is the fact that there is options trading for it. And so you will see some of these dead coins. People will just decide to pump them for random reasons just so they can make some money. And so, of course, technical analysis works best in these situations because there's no hype, there's only technicals. But noted, just keep in mind, I think this is a trash coin. I'm doing this video for educational purposes. So if that intrigues you, please like and subscribe and watch this video to the end. So, how I like to go about tackling tokens like this, especially when they look like complete garbage on the weekly, is you just take it step by step. So first off, we go major levels that we need to pay attention to. So we're utilizing these candle closes. So you can see right when on its inception it came up, whatever. But you have these candle high and candle low closes. So they're going to give you an idea of major resistance overhead or below, something that you can keep as support or resistance. Plain and simple. That's all you're using it for. And yeah, so right here we have candle high and we utilize that as resistance. That is a major level of resistance. You can even see how you spiked up here to it and then you fell right back down. Anyways, as we zoom in here a little bit, we're going to keep looking for these candle high, candle low closes. And you want to get the bottom of a range. So you can see you came down, you had these a little higher, they wick down, but then you had these actual body closes on this level, and then you utilize it as resistance over here. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, the one thing you do have to pay attention to, this just broke its final level of support, which was right down here. Actually, let's zoom in, make sure we got a very good look at this. So you can see candle low close, wick down, another wick down, but then we saw this great green candle, meaning that was your major support. Anyways, looks like we have broken it. Not only did we break it on the weekly, we back tested it as resistance on the weekly. So this means we are in inverse price discovery. Just a heads up there. So if you're thinking of shorting this, I want you to just keep a couple things in mind. Number one, you're going to look at your fib retracement from high to low. So you look at the fib retracement you go from the candle high close, at least this is the way I like to do it. Candle high close, wrong way. So you go from where you're at now, at this last resistance, to that candle high close. Okay? Now, inverse price discovery is just like price discovery to the upside. You can end up seeing major markdowns. Now, I don't believe this will happen because then we get into negative territory. See that? That whole negative thing? Can't happen. It'll just go to zero. So I don't think that we're going to get negative price action that low. However, something I do see here on the weekly, which is very important to me, this might come dangerously close to zero. It might. But you can see this falling wedge pattern that has formed right there. Nice little falling wedge pattern. Now, if we come down here, we could actually hit the bottom of this pattern. If we do hit that pattern and it doesn't go to zero, I'm expecting this thing to fly to the upside. I mean, absolutely jettison like we haven't seen since this god candle right here. So, just saying what I see. I mean, you could end up seeing a spike up of 465% upon a breakout. Maybe it takes you all the way out here. You get a full 10x out of this bad boy. It'll just fly up and then come straight back down, hopefully finding support at this level. Now, that's what I see on the weekly. This could take a very long time to play out. Another thing to keep in mind on the weekly is we do have, surprisingly, hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence on the weekly, that's kind of a big deal. It's usually a strong indication of better price action ahead. So you can see we had a low in price here. We have a lower low, higher relative strength. That does indicate you could see some upside in the coming days. So SOS, I'm not saying take the bet. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the possibility is there. That's all I'm saying. Now let's go ahead and drop down to the daily. See if we see anything here. So on the daily, you can see you had a low in price right here. You had this low. So you also had this. You had a low, higher low right here. So you can see the bullish divergence played out. You consolidated, then you skyrocketed up. What's happening over here? You had this low back here. Currently, if we close the day out and we start moving back up, we will have the hidden bullish divergence on the daily as well for SOS. Meaning this does have an opportunity of going to the upside. Which then we'd be looking at a 305% swing to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing so far out of this chart. Now let's go ahead and drop down to the 4 hour. Give us a little better idea of what's going on. So then looking at the 4 hour, we have a low here, but we have that lower low. Oh no, it's balanced out. Okay, so this also form of hidden bullish divergence. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if some buyers are trying to accumulate in this level and they're going to try and move the price. Wouldn't surprise me, but you know, that's a gamble I'm personally not willing to take. If you're willing to take that gamble, good on you. Good on you. I wish you the best of luck, because that is so risky. Just so risky. I mean, you have a falling broadening wedge, which typically is a bullish pattern. So short term, you could end up seeing something like a 23% rise, then on a breakout backtest, 19% rise after that, hitting this overhead resistance. You could see something to that effect. Now then, coming down even further to the 1 hour. So your 1 hour, you are starting to try to put in positive momentum, but you are rounding out to the downside, which would lead me to believe you might set a lower low with higher relative strength, maybe getting a dip down here somewhere before going up, but we're going to see what the traders have in store. Anyways, hopefully this deep dive into how I like to go about the TA when it comes to this particular asset helps you out in your future trades. Hopefully you are not getting too wrecked because you had stop losses in place for this recent downturn in the market. But yeah, SOS, look out for some manipulation, because this could be a very easy cash grab for some random whales. And if you are so risk averse, I mean, put an alert down here at the bottom of the range, because we do need that third touch. As soon as you get that third touch, that's where you'd be looking to possibly get in. So we throw the alert on down here at a lot of zeros, 274 or 299 or whatever this is down here. So anyways, if you do like this type of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, check the description below. Join the Discord. And I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully, these sellers don't have enough steam to keep forcing these prices down. Catch you later.